try and get a better start in this matchup. Bit of a delay before we get to the jump. The first touch will belong to Gabe Norwood.
But as Gabe puts it, I'll leave everything on the floor today as long as I'm remembered as a player with a heart of gratitude and a ton of respect for everyone.
Pringle being defended by AB. The pass inside connects. Now a quick stop coming from the Meralco Bolts. Newsome tried to thread the needle, but they recover. Extra possession here for the Bolts. Newsome has it. Cliff Hodge goes to the corner. The swing back to Newsome. 6 seconds of the shot clock. Three-point shot is down for New. Pass bounces over to a couple of Meralco players. Cancino for three. That's good. Second three ball of the ball game for the Meralco Bolts. Hodge looking for Newsome. There's a switch on D. Newsome now wants to test the defense. He goes against three opponents and he is stopped. Big shots from the outside and hit that familiar one-hander. Cancino against a bigger defender. Goes on the drive. Just read that situation perfectly. Newsome versus Kailan Tiongson. Goes to the crossover, attracts the contact, and still strong enough to finish.
Close out aggressively on Chris because of his ability to penetrate.
Oh, what a make coming from CJ Cancino. That was off a curl, very nearly a three-point shot. Finally seeing some action for his squad. Nokum lost it momentarily as Nokum will not be stopped. Another mid-range jumper for Adrian. Nice drive. Nabitin lang yung layup. But good rebounding effort from Rainer Shine. Now they go on the run. Adrian Nokum splits the defenders, gets the bucket and the foul.
Speed, athleticism. Look at that nice move from Nokum.
Karakot goes to Santillan. Three-point shot. That is big. That is a huge shot because you will force the defense to stay out from one of the bigs of Meralco.
The three-point shooting of the bigs is always a big weapon, and then the Cancino attacks after a made basket. And once again, no.
Mamuyak attacks early, and he goes all the way.
I would expect maybe Mamuyak, and no. Malonza's an excellent defensive player.
Three-point shot for Karakot is good as Rainer Shine takes the lead.
They need to play, get inside the paint, and then kick out.
Quick counter-attack, though, for Chris Banquero as he goes all the way to tie the contest at 20s.
38%.
Oh, good offensive rebound coming from Mike Malonzo. Looking for a friend, finally sending it to Bong Quinto. Quinto against Malonzo. Steady defender at the post. Good double team. They swing it over to Chris Banquero, who hits the three.
Huge shot there from Banquero. That's going to open up the floor for Quinto later on.
Mamuyak will use the screen coming from Villegas on the crossover. Picked it up. Oh, blocked. Quinto has the size, has the strength advantage. Goes to that one-footed fadeaway jumper. Good stroke coming from Quinto as he inches his squad closer, just down by one now. Rebound for Banquero as he stays in command of this basketball. Goes to the layup and he goes all the way for two. Yongson on the drive. He beats the defense of Bates.
That's a better move from Chongson.
Wanted to kick it out. 3 seconds to score. A four-point shot from Banquero is good.
That's gonna hurt. That was defended well by Rainer Shine.
Back to Mamuyak. Only 6 on the shot clock now. Three-point shot for Mamu. No good. But he waited. He waited for the opportunity. Mamuyak against the taller Bates. Mamuyak on the crossover. And he finishes strong on the layup.
It was alarming since this is the same knee he already injured twice. So right now they are icing it and then it will be reassessed at halftime. Back to you.
But a quicker defender in Mamuyak. The double team will come from the blind side. Rios gets the ball back. Good fake. And the left-handed finish is money. Newsome gets a big switched over. 6 on the clock for New. Goes on the drive. Lefty finish for Newsome. Cross-court pass, caught by Cancino, quick trigger. Oh, he
Wow.
makes it! An impossible shot from CJ Cancino. This time it hits only the board. Nokum on the fly, Nokum all the way. Nokum, can he finish strong for Rainer Shine? Adrian, downhill drive. Oh, but he lost it on the way up. Cancino with the rebound. And then another foul is called, protecting this 6-point lead. Cancino, the jumper, it's still sweet. That stroke has been pure all game long.
And he's been doing it in a variety of ways. We've seen the catch and shoot. There was that time it was a pull-up for CJ Cancino.
8-point advantage now as we see an adjustment in terms of the starters for Coach Yang Giao. They will turn it over in their first possession. Big collision, no call.
Also, Coach Yang Giao putting in Manaytay here.
Another block, the 6th of the matchup for the Meralco Bolts. Cancino draws a double. Bates scores inside on the bank.
Carlo and Coach Mark, after their 11-point second quarter, Coach Yang Giao chose to look at the bright side. As he said, we are in a better situation now. All we need to do is stay focused and composed. We can't let calls get the better of us. Now, to be more effective this second half, what he's asking for is to take out the one-on-one game. They would like better ball movement, so they could also look for mismatches on the post. And just an update on Luis Villegas.
Once the help comes, kick out to the open shooter.
Fadeaway jumper will fall for Kailan Tiongson. They need a lot more of that. They need points from their bigs here. Manaytay will test the defense of Bates. And he gets the roll. So a switch now. Newsome
This can be a
against
problem.
Manaytay. Goes on the drive, floats it up, gets the bucket and the foul.
I don't like that switch. Disaster here. Newsome with his savvy and experience gets that
9 on the shot clock now. There's a mismatch somewhere as Mamuya goes all the way to the hoop for 2. Nokum, block, spike by Raymond Almazan. They saw that coming from a mile away. No, trying to escape the defense of Santillan. The flip shot, no. Almazan down low for the putback.
If this can be effective for them.
Testing the 3-point shooting perhaps of the Meralco Bolts. Newsome, mid-range jumper, that was partially blocked. And that will be a completed stop for Rainer Shine. 3-point shot, top of the key, good for Adrian Nokum.
That's huge.
No room to operate for Adrian Nokum. Cancino locates Jansen Rios, stretches for the layup, and he secures 2 points from the baseline drive. Clarito finally gets a field goal.
That's Rainer Shine basketball. Even after a made layup, they attack with Clarito and Nokum.
And these could be 2 game changers for Rainer Shine. Cancino misses on the 3. Almazan loses the rebound, and now they go quickly on the attack. Mamuya finishes for Rainer Shine. Bit of confusion with the defense of Rainer Shine. Jansen Rios attacks again, and he scores on another layup.
That's important. They can win this game if they don't get out-rebounded badly.
Banquero, same attack, still effective.
Just so much spacing on the floor here for Meralco.
Lead is back up to 8 points now for the Meralco Bolts. Norwood locates Nokum. Nokum on the drive. That pass somehow still lands with Santillan. He recovers to score on the reverse layup.
But look at the difference. Every time Nokum penetrates, Hodge is there to help out. On the other end, where will the help come from? Every time a Meralco guard penetrates.
Banquero attacks from the left this time. Still finishing strong on the right side.
He did that several times in the first half. Nice
That
move.
will be an N1 play for Mike Malonzo, challenging the defense of Cliff Hodge. Strong finish coming from Malonzo. As now, Meralco Bolts will switch it up. Cliff Hodge. Will they look for Chris Banquero once again, or will Chris Newsome attack this time? Newsome on the Euro. Tremendous finish.
Rain or Shine has gone away from the switch in the ball screen defense, but Newsome takes advantage just the same.
Again, but it is going to be Banquero against Chongson. Quinto fakes. One dribble, pull-up jumper, in and out. Still a decent look coming from the Meralco Bolts, but now Rain or Shine will attack. Adrian Nocom. Jumper's good. Mamuyak splits the defense and finishes to get this squad within 3.
Smart for Newsome to try and attack. Nocom again.
Kick out pass, 3-point shot is down for Bong Quinto. That is huge as a counter for Meralco. To Mamuyak for 3, no good. Rebound for Rios. And now Meralco, they have the numbers. Quinto, lace it up and in.
And Coach Yeng tells them to play on and go on the attack.
Playing speed with speed were the Meralco Bolts in that particular play. Back up to an 8-point lead for Meralco. Mamuyak off the spin, and one opportunity for Mamu.
And then that little crossover and turn. What a move by Mamu, and the ability to absorb the contact from a bigger defender.
I limit my turnovers because what I'm after is getting A+ at the end of the stat sheet. Back to you.
Mamuyak sets it up to Nocom for 4. Oh my goodness! What a bomb from Nocom! Nocom against Cancino on the crossover, on the spin. Nocom, his pass lands with Mamuyak. Cannot complete it, but Nocom is there for the follow-up. Always a good pick. He gets the switch once again against Yongson. Newsome off the spin, tough angle. Cliff Hodge gets there, and he is fouled for the N1 play. Newsome uses the screen coming from Aaron Black. Goes to his right. Newsome still with it. Forces it up and in. What a move coming from New.
Newsome likes this matchup with Nocom, so they're trying to force that switch.
Now a 2-possession advantage for the Meralco Bolts. Mamuyak lost it on the way up. It is saved, but to the wrong man. Malonzo is fouled down low. And Banquero does exactly that and scores. Chris Banquero, 21 points in the game. Newsome. Mid-range jumper. It's good.
And he has led the defense.
Kaylan makes his move against Banquero. Blocked by Hodge. That ball will stay with the Rain or Shine Elasto Painters. For Rain or Shine, this will have to be quick. 6 seconds remaining in their shot clock. Nocom wiggles free. The 3-point shot is good.
What a play. Excellent. From the baseline, Nocom makes that free.
They had all intents of making it to the semifinals with him. But the Meralco Bolts just too steady here in the end game. Things continue to look bleak for Rain or Shine. Aaron Black allows that to happen. But with 9 seconds remaining, Coach, just allow me this time to give the proper respect to the career of Gabe Norwood. A gentleman, an ambassador of basketball and the PBA. A good guy through and through, a perfect teammate. Unfortunately, this will be the last time that we will see him playing for the Rain or Shine Elasto Painters here in the PBA, but he will close it as one of the distinguished few who were drafted and then retired with the same squad. That is a tremendous honor in the value of Gabe Norwood.